All right, first I want to give an honor to the Most High Yahweh, the Father, to His Son, Yahweh Shai, the Word, pursuant to John 1:14, the prophets, elders, apostles, and teachers that are pushing forward this truth, this gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, to all of Israel, the hopeful elect, even those that are mixed in with the other nations, look like the other nations, even speak the other nations' tongues, but are of Israel, according to the seed, or the sperma in the Greek. The sperm of their forefathers goes all the way back to Jacob, his 12 sons, the patriarchs. To everybody that say shalom, peace, and greetings. Also want to give an honor to the prophets of Great Millstone, or GMS, because it's through them that I heard this truth. And like the scriptures say, he that have an ear, let him hear what thus saith the Almighty. And when I want to talk to, again, to everybody that say shalom, peace, and greetings. And I did a lesson on Instagram earlier. And it was about prophesying against the mount of Esau, Edom, Idumea. Okay, you know, that's referring to the elite Edomites, the global bankers, the one that work in the shadows, okay? The Luciferians, okay? We're supposed to be prophesying, crying aloud in the spirit, not. And also, Isaiah, let's go there. I'm excited, forgive me. There we are. We're going to Isaiah 8:20 real quick. We're going to read it. I think, you know, granted, when you're studying, you could probably quote a bunch of scriptures, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with still flipping through the pages and reading the scriptures, okay? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, okay? And that's what houses are attempting to do. A little time consuming, apparently. It's all right. I appreciate you all's patience. Here it is. Somebody's yelling. About time. Isaiah 8:20 says, to the law and to the testimony being prophecy. In fact, let me go there real quick. Prove that real quick. Everybody knows the law is, and I was saying Revelations 19:2. However, I think it's Revelations 19:19. Where am I at? And after, and the voice get those grades. Revelations 19:10. Appreciate your patience. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. Forgive me. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the power, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Isaiah 8:20 says, to the law and to the testimony prophecy. If they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them. Okay? So lay some foundation for you there. So how's God tell you about the law? How's God tell you about prophecy, the things to come? Prophecy is nothing more but the foretelling of the things to come. We're going back to Ezekiel. It's all right. Now, we're going to Ezekiel, not back to Ezekiel. We're going to Ezekiel. Let's start at 36. Chapter 36, verse 5. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh the power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea. Idumea is the Greek expression of Edom. So, although you may have these Old Testament only talking about do away with the New Testament, it was translated to Greek. Well, that's Greek right there. Idumea. That's the Greek expression of Edom. So I guess now we got to throw away the Old Testament now. Again, Old Testament, New Testament go together like hand and glove. And the majority of everything is dealing with law, prophecy, and a people. Law, prophecy, and a people. Therefore, thus, Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 36, verse 5. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh the power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for prey. You thought those were the actual chosen people of the Almighty that are occupying the land of Israel? Those so-called Ish people? You thought that was the actual... No, those are Edomites. It is what it is, man. 2nd Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, letting you know that he'll be in rulership, controlling everything. Caveman, Caucasian. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Ezekiel 36, verse 6. Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith Yahweh the power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Take it upon, not just the land had took upon the heathens took it over, but even the people, Israel, have took upon the heathen ways. But you know that all the scriptures is a call for Israel to come back. Yeah, the Almighty turned his hand, lifted his hand. He lifted his hand, his hedge of protection, because we needed to be chastened, so we fell under all our enemies, in the hands of all our enemies. They conspired with one consent, pursuant to Psalms 83. To cut us off from being a nation. Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith Yahweh the power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Therefore thus saith Yahweh the power, I have lifted up mine hand, surely the heathen that are about you, they shall bear their shame. But ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches, and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. And who is all this going to be done for? Israel. 8, but 9, I'm sorry. For behold, I am for you. The Almighty's not for everybody. Check this out. And I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown. Why? Tilled from, we'll be plucked up from all, because we're scattered throughout the whole four corners of the, and he's going to gather and sow us right back in our land. Plant us symbolically right back in our land. When we get lifted up in those chariots, those who call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are going to be caught up in those chariots, tilled from the ground and sown in the land. Because this place here, Babylon or America, this place is going to become a sacrifice, burnt offering, if you will. What's in here? Ezekiel 11 verse 7 says, "Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, the power." Ezekiel 11:17, excuse me. "Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, the power, I will even gather you from the people, and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered." I start off my lessons, and even those mixed in with the other nations. Yes, you're going to have Israelites, the seed, via the seed, the sperma, DNA, all that goes back to, they're going to look like Chinese, but they're going to go back to Jacob, his 12 sons. They're going to look Samoan. They're going to look African. They're going to look Saudi Arabian. They're going to even look Edomite. But they are going to go back to, it has nothing to do with color. The Spirit is going to bear witness. You're going to know that, even they'll know. They're going to stumble across this truth. And again, on the flip side of that, this is also why the majority of Israel is going to perish. Because a lot of Israel don't know they're Israel. Again, you're going to have a Chinese man who thinks he's Chinese, doing all the Chinese, but in actuality, he's an Israelite. You're going to have an Edomite, Joe Sixpack, who thinks he's, yeah, God bless America. But he don't know that his forefather, believe it was some mixture of what, but his forefathers, generations go back to Esau, even though he may look Edomite, Joe Sixpack, his forefather goes all the way back to Jacob and Esau. Jacob and his 12 sons, forgive me. You can tell this did a couple lessons, right? That's why there's scriptures that say, judge not by appearance. You see? You think house is going around just because the son of a gun look Caucasian? That, Edomite. Or just because I see a so-called black person that, he's an Israelite. He's my brother. No, man. The Spirit is going to bear witness, man. Your spirit, the spirits are just going to bear witness. You're going to look past all the, he's Chinese. Oh, wait a minute. No, he's Arabian. Man, you could tell, even though some of these folks look, you could tell which ones might go back to, they got too much charisma. I mean, we're the salt of the earth. I remember a while back there was a debate on whether Tom Brady was an Israelite. I wouldn't be shocked. The GOAT. We are the salt of the earth. We stand out. Again, you're going to have those that look like the other nations, but are of Israel. The seed, the sperma, you mix over hundreds and hundreds of years. The outside may change, but the seed, it don't change. I went on there, but let's hit up this one real quick. Zephaniah 3:20 says, at that time, I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all the people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes. saith Yahweh. You know, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I read that one in my that's a good one. That's a good one there. And I don't even know. I believe I read it. Let's read that again. That's a good one. At that time, what time is that? At the end. I will bring you again even into the time that I gather you, and I will make you a name and a praise among all the people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes. You don't think we're still in the land of our captivity? Under a wicked oppressor who's likened to Pharaoh? Esau, Edom, caveman, Caucasian, the damn devil, Diablo, rules over the whole world. This is his heaven. This is his kingdom. Let's end with this one. Here it is. Micah 3:12. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. I will put them together as the sheep of Bozrah, as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men. Let me read that again. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 12. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. Remnant, because not all of Israel is going to hearken to the Almighty this first time around. Others, the 2/3 are going to have to be birthed in the new kingdom through the elect, the first fruit, the cream of the crop, the elect of the elect. Okay? I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. I will put them together as the sheep of Bozrah, as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men. Okay? What all boils down to, the Almighty is going to put everything back how it's supposed to be. He's going to gather the elect from all four corners of the earth, because we are scattered into all nations. Prophesy. Foretell of the things to come. Prophesying. Prophecy. Prophecy. Prophesy. Prophesying. It's all important. It's all important, man. Just for telling of the things to come. All this is going to happen. Will happen. Going to happen. For sure. For sure. Everything I say and do is all out of love. All glory goes to the Most High Yahweh, to his Son, Yahweh Shai, the Word. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All love. House.